Welcome back to part 4 of our weekly walkthrough series presented by Brooks Rehabilitation. In this edition, we speak with 4-year volleyball letter winner Taryn Griffey, who is also on the beach volleyball side. She speaks on UNF's big 3-1 win, downing first place Kennesaw State October 27th of last season. Welcome back to edition number 4 of Weekly Walkthrough presented by Brooks Rehabilitation. Today we have Taryn Griffey on. Taryn was a big part of UNF volleyball the last 4 years, and now she's still on the beach side. Thanks for being on. All right, so we're going to take a look at your win against Kennesaw State last year. I remember it being a really fun game. Why was that?
It was mostly memorable for me because, Kennesaw State was number 1 at the time, and with games like that, you can't not be excited. So we went into that, and we were pumped to be playing the number 1 team at home, and so we took advantage of that, and it was super memorable because we won it.
We'll roll the tape now and get going watching these highlights. All right, so this was pretty late in the season. You guys were trying to make a push for the postseason. What do you remember about this part of the season for you personally?
Like you just said, we were making a push for the postseason. We were really, really striving to get to that ASUN tournament.
So the first set, we're going to watch some clips here, and it's kind of back and forth. You had a kill there. The first set ended up going to Kennesaw State. What did you need to do to come on top in this match?
I think the best feedback that we got after watching that set was that Kennesaw State was making a bunch of errors.
So that was a great point. I went back to the statistics, and they had made 15 more errors, I believe, than you guys had made in that match. And a lot of service errors too, not just on the attack. So we'll watch a few more clips here. A lot of action at the net always against Kennesaw State. I know it was a special one for Bria. She got a block there, being from that area, and a really nice sequence right there. Explain what it's like playing Kennesaw State's bigs over the years. They've had Engelbrecht and, on the outside with Lauren Chastain and just different players. What's it like against them?
Like you said, they have some large girls, and I love playing against girls that match up with my size. It just kind of makes the game a little bit more fun. And really, in games like that, you got to focus on your strengths.
So watch a few more clips here. Just some explosive play from the outsides here, both sides. And I thought this was an interesting play. It was a little bit of action at the net. You did whatever it took. You got your right hand on it and your right hand on it again, and ended up working out. You guys were up by 3, and they actually came back with consecutive back-to-back block assists, but you guys stayed with it. We'll get to that here in a second. See 1 block from them. They got a little momentum. I remember feeling a little on edge at that point. And another block. But here is the concluding one. Mimi comes through there. For you and your UNF history, there's been a lot of matches for you personally that are notable. Do you remember one that you would say was the most enjoyable?
Yes, and I'm not saying this for the sake of this video, but definitely this one is up there. And my senior night, I do have to say my senior night was one of my favorites. Oh, and every night we played JU. You never forget those, just because you always have such a huge fan base. And so JU nights, my senior night, and then this match for sure. And I would say those are most notable, just because you step onto the court and you're like, this could be this is the last, for one of those, obviously, this is the last time I'm going to be doing this. It could be the last time I'm going to be doing this at UNF Arena. And you just take in everything around you. And then especially with the JU matches, when there's like a bunch of fans, you have all your friends there, sometimes your family, and it's just like, it's an incredible feeling. It's what makes playing this sport worth it.
Thanks so much for taking the time to rewatch this one with us, Taryn.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.